morning. Today is Thursday, January 9th, 2025. I'm Josephine.
And I'm Emery. And today we're talking about National Word Nerd Day.
But first, here's Lydia with today's lunch.
Good morning, I'm Lydia. Here's what's for lunch today. Today's lunch is chicken bites, mac and cheese, orange chicken, teriyaki chicken, brown rice with peas and carrots, garlic steamed broccoli, PB&J kit, and a chef's salad. Don't forget to grab your fresh fruits, veggies, and milk. Now back to Josephine and Anne-Marie with today's announcements.
Thank you, Lydia. Today's important announcements are:
Happy National Word Nerd Day. Today we are going to have so much fun talking about words. Words are amazing, don't you think? They help us share ideas, tell stories, and even make each other laugh. So let's celebrate the coolest thing ever. Words!
Did you know that being a word nerd just means you love words and how they work? Today I'll show you why words are awesome, how they can be fun, and how you can become a word nerd too. We're going to show you some great words. These are power words that help us think about and use language.
The first one is analyze. That means to look at something really carefully and figure out how it works. Like when you read a book and think, why did the character do that? You're analyzing the story.
Next, we have to categorize. That's just a fancy way of saying put things into groups that are alike. For example, you can categorize animals into groups like mammals, reptiles, and birds. You can even categorize words by their meaning or the way they're used.
Now let's talk about compare. Comparing is where you look at two things and see how they are alike or different. Like if you compare a cat and a dog, you might say they are alike because they're both pets, but different because dogs bark and cats meow.
Here's one you might already know. Describe. That's when you explain what something looks, sounds, or feels like. If I describe my favorite word, I might say that it's fun to say and it has a lot of syllables. Want to know what it is? Keep watching.
Discuss means to talk about something with someone else. Like when you and your friends share your opinions about a movie or a game, discussing things is a great way to learn from each other.
Evaluate means to figure out how good or bad something is. Like when you try a new snack and decide if it's yummy or not. You're evaluating it. We do this with stories too. Was it exciting, funny, or boring? Evaluating helps us make choices.
Here's a tricky one. Paraphrase. That's when you take something someone said or wrote and say it in your own words. It's like giving a mini version of the story that still keeps the main idea.
Summarize is another one. That's when you take a big story or idea and tell just the most important parts, kind of like a highlight reel. Like if someone missed this show, you'd summarize it by saying, we celebrated National Word Nerd Day and learned some cool words.
Last but not least, we have illustrate. This can mean to draw a picture, but it also means to explain something with examples. For instance, if I said my favorite word is serendipity, I'd illustrate what it means by telling you a story about finding something good by accident, like discovering a $5 bill in your pocket.
Words help us understand the world and share our ideas. When you learn new words, you're not just smarter, you're having fun too. So go out there and start analyzing, categorizing, comparing, describing, discussing, evaluating, paraphrasing, summarizing, and illustrating with words.
Now to Jeremiah with today's weather.
today's weather. Today's weather is a high of 46 and a low of 72. Now we go to Lydia with today's pledge.
Good morning. I'm Lydia with today's pledge. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Now to Jeremiah with today's birthdays.
Good morning. I'm Jeremiah with today's birthdays. Miles K is CDS. Come to the library, get your birthday pencil. Now we go back to Josephine and Emery with today's highlights.
Thank you for joining us on Onan today. I'm Josephine.
And I'm Marie.
Have a wonderful day.
Word Nerd Day.